right. Chicago Bulls, man. We're getting into some good shit now. The Chicago Bulls made some nice uh acquisitions, in my opinion. Um, I feel like I'm doing the majority of the talking right now. I'm being selfish, so I'm gonna let you speak on the Chicago Bulls first, all their transactions.
I think they saved the NBA a little bit by getting DeRozan, not letting the Lakers get him.
Did you ever believe that though? I feel like that was BS.
Hope, yeah, I'm just glad it didn't happen
Mm-hmm. Him and
because
Kawhi 2 years ago when they were like, "Oh, the Lakers are gonna get Kawhi to pair with LeBron and Anthony Davis," and everyone was like, "What the hell? This is crazy." And then Kawhi
yeah,
was like, "Nah, Clips."
that would have been crazy. Well, the Bulls they get DeMar DeRozan.
Mm-hmm.
Spurs get Thad Young, Alfredo Camino, future first round pick, two future second round picks. They got a lot, mostly picks because Thad Young and Alfredo like not gonna be there for a while.
Yeah, Al Farouk Aminu.
Yeah,
Oh man, this is no disrespect. I didn't even know he was still in the league.
yeah. No, yeah, it's understandable, man. He was on the Bulls, so the Bulls weren't too hot. Not gonna know too many players besides Levine on that team.
That was the DeMar DeRozan, right?
Yeah, yeah. DeRozan goes to the Bulls. Spurs get Thad Young, Al Farouk, first and two second.
Bro, this is kind of bad, yo. Like the Spurs, I don't know, man. Thad Young, Al Farouk. The Spurs are like literally stuck in no man's land right now. Like I feel like the Spurs have a team, a roster that I look through it and I just don't like anyone pretty much. So that's just
Yeah, I'm
me.
looking at this on the thingy on ESPN. They're grading the Bulls for this trade a D minus.
A D minus.
Yeah,
Why?
they're saying like San Antonio Spurs B plus. They say at the price the Bulls paid, retaining DeRozan would have made little sense for the Spurs, who should be building around the core of Keldon Johnson, Jonathan Murray, Poetel, and Derek White. Wow, dude. Yo, Spurs are like the masters of like getting these random dudes. Like, this is
I mean,
crazy.
that kind of makes some sense for the Spurs. I could see that talking point, but like how is DeMar to the Bulls a D minus? Like that's kind of I don't know, man. I don't believe it's that bad. Like if you want to hate on that, go ahead and hate on it, but D minus, that's pretty harsh.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, like that's DeRozan's still a good player. Like I don't know why they're seems like they're trashing. I guess they're
Yeah,
just saying like that the Bulls just gave up a lot.
I
That's
mean,
all they're
I've
saying, I guess.
I've been hearing that it's like a overpay and that like the Bulls were basically competing with kind of no one for DeMar DeRozan, and they were just like, "Oh, we're still gonna like overpay or whatever."
We
But
don't care.
but like, dude, the Bulls haven't been that good in the last couple years, and DeMar DeRozan's a good player, like you said. So I mean, if you get a guy like DeMar, you're getting better as a team. That's good. That's pretty good for me. Like, do you think that's a bad deal getting DeMar for Thad Young and Al Farouk and those picks you said?
Well, if you combine it with everything else that they did, I don't think it's a bad deal.
Exactly.
If you're just doing DeRozan for that, and then you don't do anything else, and you're just combining Zach Levine and DeMar DeRozan,
Mhm.
it's not that great. But The Bulls, man, they did a big trade last year for Vucevic.
Right.
Bro, this squad looks pretty stacked now. If you combine Vucevic, DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, Zach Levine, that's a pretty good squad.
Yeah, I saw. Let's transition into like the second one because you said that you thought that the DeMar DeRozan trade was good because of everything else that they did. So like the Lonzo Ball signing came first, and then they got DeMar DeRozan. So that's why I think it's good, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they signed Lonzo to a deal that was it was a big deal. I don't know if it was 4 or 5 years. Let's see right here. Does it say Lonzo?
85 million, 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years. That's what it is.
Yeah, 4 years, 85 million, and Alex Caruso, 37 million.
Okay, so they got
4 year,
Lonzo.
85.
So basically, the Bulls starting five um could be Lonzo, uh, Zach Levine, DeMar
Yeah,
DeRozan, Patrick Williams, and Vooch.
that's a solid squad.
It's a solid
Solid.
squad.
That's a good squad.
It's is it like a championship contender? Who knows? You never know. If they could be like some Suns where if something cracks the right way, some teams get injured. You never know if they play hard enough. They could. They're definitely going to be competitive. And
They
like
also
as
have
a
marketing.
exactly right. And as a fan, dude, in my opinion, that's what you want. You want to be competitive. You don't like, dude. The Bulls have been bad the last couple of years. They had some dudes like Paul Zipser, Cristiano Felicio. They had Chris Dunn, Thomas Satoransky, and all these dudes. This is obviously an upgrade. They're gonna be competitive next year. I got them penciled in to make the playoffs. So I like it, man. Alex Caruso 4-year deal. I don't know how you feel about that. I feel like Alex Caruso is hyped up because he was on the Lakers. Part of it might have been like a meme, like how they used to do with like Brian Scalabrine, where he was the White Mamba. I feel like people just kind of like memed Alex Caruso. He's not a scrub, but you know, I guess it's a solid deal. What do you think about that one? Four
Yeah, first,
years.
first of all, Scalabrine is he's on that level like E.G. on Leon. Like there's like he's a goat. He's a goat for the Nets. So I like Caruso because of that. Because you just referred to him as like the new version of Scalabrini. So I like that. 4 year deal, 37 million. It's not that much for a
Nine
role
mil.
player.
9 mil, not that
Yeah,
bad.
not too bad. It's not like Terry Rozier for like 20 million a year.
Yeah, and then they traded Daniel Tice to the Rockets. Um
Heist.
Daniel Tice, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they'll really miss him that much, but
Yeah, it was just a solid, just like what would you say, like energy, like energetic big man.
yeah.
Yeah,
So basically they add DeMar, add Lonzo, add Alex Caruso, and they lose Daniel Tice. That's a W, bro. Chicago Bulls. What do I give the Chicago Bulls? I'm going to give the Chicago Bulls. I'm teetering between B plus A range. I'm I'll probably give them the A.
this guy gave him a freaking D minus even. He said he put D minus.
Nah, as a whole, bro, for like all their transactions, I'll give them the A because I feel like they're gonna have a really competitive starting five, and I think they can crack into that top four in the East next year, which is which is a significant step forward. Um, and
Yeah,
like you gotta,
they were number 11 last year. They went 31 and 41.
yeah, and you gotta remember, dude, like Lonzo Ball's he's young, dude. Like he's not. It's not like they did a I don't know, like you know how they're clowning the Lakers for getting all these old dudes. Like Lonzo Ball he's a young dude, man. He's a young
Yeah.
guy. He's gonna have primary ball handling duties. Who knows if he flourishes, man? Maybe a change of scenery is the right thing for Lonzo Ball. I just think that the Bulls have a lot of dudes, man, that like can score. Like off rip, you have Vooch, DeRozan, and Levine. These dudes could get 20 plus on any night, either one, right? And then just that potential that comes with Lonzo Ball, like that means a lot, dude. Like if Lonzo could take like a next step, that could become like a big 3.5 or something for the Bulls. Or like a yeah, big 3.5, maybe big four. And Patrick Williams, man, he's young too. Um, I heard somewhere, dude, because I don't watch the Chicago Bulls play, but I heard that Patrick Williams had a solid rookie season. So if he could build on that as well, that's a great starting five in my opinion, bro. Great starting five. I don't know. And then you said they have Markkinen is either a sixth man. I mean, it's a solid sixth man.
Yeah.
I really like the Bulls, man. I really do. I really do.
Yeah, man. I just saw that dude Patrick Williams only 19.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Shit.
So, do you want to rate the Chicago Bulls? What would you give them? I'm interested because I'm giving them an A. This fucking guy's giving them a D minus.
Yeah, I think that guy was just solely looking at that DeMar DeRozan deal. I don't think he was looking at the overall. But I'll give him like a B plus, man. It's a good deal.
B plus. Okay, no
Yeah.
doubt. Like I said, I'm giving them the A because, like you said, man, if I think they have top four potential, so any offseason that you can potentially go from 11th to top four, that's an A in my opinion. Let's
Wait, so
move
you're
on.
you're saying the 76ers were number 1, the Nets were 2, Bucks were 3.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think they could definitely be better than the Knicks at number 4.
Yeah, like but with all those other teams, they're gonna be competing with them. Knicks, Pacers.
Celtics were weird, man. Celtics, like I feel like they can do better because they didn't have Brown, right?
Who? Jalen Brown?
Yeah.
What do you mean last year?
Like, did he get hurt in the playoffs?
Uh, I think he did actually.
Oh, well, yeah, it's weird. They were only 36 and 36.
Yeah. So I really like Chicago, man. I think they have top four potential. I'm sticking to that, and I don't know if that's a hot take, but it's interesting to see, man. It's interesting to see. I think they have top four potential.